channel. So today I showed you guys how I pluck my knots. I did a baby hairs tutorial. It was talked through in detail and everything. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and part the wig, and I'm going to begin hot combing it first. So the first thing that I always do is before I apply my wigs or anything like that, I always part them and I go part by part and I hot comb them. This basically lifts up the hairs and gets all the hairs flowing in one direction. After I finish hot combing everything, I'm going to go in with my flat iron and I'm going to flat iron the entire head. So once I finish flat ironing, hot combing the hair, I'm now going to be taking my very own flat iron, and this is the So Silky flat iron. My flat iron goes to 480 degrees, so I'm using it at 480 right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and press out all through the hair. I did already press out the back part off camera, so now I'm going ahead and pressing out the front camera. The front part of the frontal. I'm taking my Sleek Mist spray and I'm also rubbing it through the hair just to give it a nice little oil to it, have a nice little shine, and give it a more sleeky, laid look as I flat iron it. Now that I've finished flat ironing it and hot combing it, I'm just going to go in with my tweezers. The first thing I like to do is I take a piece of the front area and I pull it out, and then I start plucking backwards. And as you guys can see, I kind of use my hands to hold the hairs down so I can see the hairs that I'm plucking, and I'm just going in different locations. I'm moving around. I really don't stay in one spot. I just try to move around. I also put the hair back to see which more I need to pluck, and I'm going to go ahead and keep on doing part by part and pulling the hairline back and back and back and plucking it that way. That's the way that I've always kind of plucked, so that's the way that I always pluck. Not to mention that once you put the wig on as well, you will see more areas that need to be plucked. So I also do pluck once the lace has been glued down to my head. So now, as you can see, I'm kind of working a little bit more in more areas, and that is kind of getting me to have a more of a less harsh look. I stick around certain areas, but I pluck all around. And yes, y'all, this is what kind of gives me that seamless, natural look versus the more of the harsh look. And I am constantly going in with my flat iron, so you guys can see basically the difference of the plug part and a non-plug part. So yeah, y'all. Alright, you guys, so today I'm gonna be installing this wig. This tutorial was a little bit different. I ended up showing you guys how I pluck my wigs and also flat iron it and get it nice and silky. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this wig. So I'm gonna adjust my part, and I'm just gonna use my wax stick. I haven't put these out yet because I gotta get my labels made for them, but these are gonna be my new wax sticks. By the time this video is up, they should be out. So I'm just going ahead and readjusting my part. guys know that I parted it when it was on the mannequin's head. And now I have to re-part it when it's actually on my head. And I don't even know if this is gonna make it straight. But yeah, it actually did. I'm just going to press this out like this. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead now and cut around my ears. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut around the lace. So now I've cut off the lace. I'm gonna slide the wig back and begin to apply some glue to it. Alright guys, so now that I've got it all glued down, I'm gonna go ahead and just start with my baby hairs. So usually I do like to skip on my front swoop, but hold on y'all, I feel like it's uneven right here. So I usually do like to skip and not do a front swoop, but I am gonna do a front swoop. Just because I wanna do my old baby hairs, like say old baby hairs, but I wanna do my like regular routine baby hairs. I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm gonna shred the whole front part right here. And that's how I cut off my baby hair strings. And then another thing I like to do sometimes is take my scissors and just basically recut them. So my bad y'all. So I'm gonna be taking my edges brush and my baby hair. Alright y'all, my camera like just keeps cutting off for like no apparent reason, so I switched out the battery. So yeah, I'm gonna take my gel and my toothbrush, and these gels are available on my site, so make sure you guys check it out if you guys haven't already tried it. And I just like to go like that, and I follow my fingers. Be sure to brush out the hairs that are like already there as well. See that? Go like that, and then I just start swooping. Pluck a little bit over here, because even though I did pluck it, it still looks really full in my eyes, so I'm just trying to thin that out a little bit and give it like a nice flowy baby hair look. Yeah, get it like flowing into my hairs. Now I'm gonna do my sideburn baby hairs. Well, not my sideburn, but I'm gonna do my corners. I kind of like to think of these like my temple baby hairs. So I just pull out like a nice chunk. I'm gonna actually go into the hair some more because I'm gonna pluck it out some too. So I took out like this much, But I'm not gonna use all of this as my baby hairs. I'm just gonna pluck some hairs right here. And then I'm gonna pluck like that. So now that I've plucked enough, I'm gonna take my edge toothbrush and I'm gonna slick this back a little bit. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm gonna just cut right here. And then you can see the hairs that I did pluck. Curling iron, got it turned up to 450. And I'm just going to curl it like this. I have seen people curl it the opposite way, but I curl it the way I started to curl it, and I just continue curling it the same way. Okay, so real quick, I'm just gonna pluck this piece out right here, just so it can have some separation from the other baby hair. And now I'm going to take my scissors, not my scissors, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna take my razor and I'm gonna start from like right here and just razor down. Like, and I'll cut off all these cute hairs. And then I like to take, my gel, and I'm just gonna rub some right here, and then I'm gonna take my, and then just go like this, and like that. And as you can see, they're all just like falling into place. But hold on, let me get right. Okay. And now I'm just swooping them down and into right here, get right here, and a little bit right here. So I'm gonna take this and just, yeah, swoops it. Like that. And I'm gonna also try to curve it too. Just like that. I like it when some of the hairs aren't like fully going in that position. Kind of gives it like a little bit of a not too perfect baby hair look. So that's that one. Alright, so I'm gonna continue and do the same routine to the rest of my baby hairs. Alright, you guys, so now that I've finished my baby hairs, I'm just gonna go ahead and brush it and brush out all the strings that's coming out from me plucking it and whatnot. And one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna pluck out this side a little bit more so it can be a little bit more defined and sleeky. Oh, y'all, it looks so good. All right, so now I'm just gonna finish off with fixing my part, adjusting my part, and then y'all, we are done. Okay, we are done. Okay, so before I'm gonna adjust it again one last time. One last thinking time to like this. And now I'm gonna just go ahead and take, alright, so I'm gonna be taking my mascara. I don't see the exact one that, oh, it was sitting right, it was sitting right on the counter. Okay, so I'm gonna take my exact mascara and I'm just going to get close to the roots and align the wig. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. See, like, look how thin I'm just made my part. Now I don't look like wide as a like, I don't know, like a, you know, it was wide as hell like before I did this. Basically, I don't know what to say as wide as what, because I'm saying type of weird stuff. Now I'm gonna take my Kiss base powder, and this is in the shade RM12. This is how it looks, and I just like to dab a skinny thin brush, and then I'm just gonna go along the line. I like this doing this because I feel like it smooths out my part. So now I'm gonna take my Slickum Spritz. Oh, I forgot it's like broken, so I have to like go like this. Yeah. So I take my spritz and my Sleek Mist and I just rub it together. And now I'm just gonna pull and slick that down. And this is gonna give me that final fleek look. Super nice. Bam, 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 bam. Just like that. And then I'm gonna do the same to this side, and I'm just pulling it and going straight down like that. This is the final look. Everything is so flat and nice. I love. All right, so this is the final look of the tutorial, and I'm wearing hair from Jurllyshe. I'm wearing a straight 26 inch, and it is a 13 by 6. As you can see, the part goes, oh, look at my hair. The part goes all the way down. I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see how it looks from the back. So this is where it falls on me to the back, like right at my crack is where it falls. This is the final look of the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think of the install, how I did, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.